Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the CLI, or the command line interface used in Node. Well, actually not used in Node, it's actually the entire thing. So you know that Node is a tool that allows you to run JavaScript on the server or on any computer for that matter. So with Node installed, you should be able to do something like this and see that you have this or that version of Node. Now, what you just did, this command node-v just asks Node, give me my version of you, basically. Well, what's your version, right? So what's next is to actually use the CLI itself. So if I do node, I'm now dropped into the command line interface, and as you can see that my line indicator changed a little bit there, and I'm actually inside of the shell, or an instance of the V8 engine that Node runs on. So if I do something like this, I can actually do basic math. This is JavaScript, so 1 minus 1 is 0, which is pretty straightforward. If I do console.log 1, for example, you see the same type of behavior. It's logging out 1 and then it returns undefined. And this is the exact same thing you would see in the browser, but I'm doing it from my terminal. So I can do stuff like const hello, and let's give that some variable, and then I'll do console.log hello. Oh, no, actually let's do it ES6 style. So hello, and then like that, and like that. So now I've defined a function called hello. So if I do hello like that, it's saying hello undefined. But if I do something like this, it says hello world. And that's all Node is. So this is a great thing to do, like just play around a little bit, just understand the basics, because even though these are some trivial examples, this is extremely powerful, and a lot of the functionality in like some very serious programs, CLIs, tools, what you name it, whatever's going on in the JavaScript community is based around these very, very basic principles. And we're going to use these to learn to do even more cool stuff. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the CLI and files. So to do more useful stuff with the CLI, you need to be able to store your code in files, and this is one such file. So this is just a JavaScript file, and all it's going to do is it's going to say hello plus some weirdness over here. And this process object is a global object that Node provides to your JavaScript files, and it can do a lot of stuff, but right now we only focus on this argv array. And the argv array is an array that holds all of the text that you inputted when you ran Node. So I just want to get the second thing that I inputted when I run Node. And if we then go down to my terminal here and I do CLI examples, and I don't provide any input, I just run the file as it is, it's going to say hello undefined. If I add world, it's going to say hello world. And I mean, I can do this for pretty much anything. And that's because that second item in the argv array, that's that word that I provide apart from the file name. So this is a trivial example of how you can run files through Node, but knowing and understanding how this works is the next step in learning how to do some really serious applications and start making like really cool applications.